Alright guys, so we're back to Raid Shadow Legends, and a lot of things happened the last few days. I know I had promised to have some videos, even as you guys know I was gone for the last couple of days, but I'll explain what happens. Yeah, let's have some good fun today. What's up guys, it's your boy Russian with another Raid Shadow Legends video. So, as you guys know, 2 days ago I went on my 50-mile ruck march, 80 kilometers for you guys in Europe, carrying a 35-pound bag. So, as you guys can tell, I am wrecked. Rest yesterday, but still pretty much, I know the moment after I get up from here, I'm gonna be walk like a 100-year-old man. All my muscles are stiff, but yeah, I completed the ruck march to support Stop Soldier Suicide. The main reason why I couldn't have videos in the last couple of days, I was going to prep some videos to be released Monday and Tuesday, but I also had a few news interviews with Channel 11 in New York, so time kind of wasn't there, plus I'm the last month of film school, so I wasn't able to actually do a lot of raid videos, and actually that affected a lot my fusion, so we're gonna talk about that too. What you guys have to remember is there are things sometimes more important than the game. I love Raid Shadow Legends, but work for a cause or spend time with loved ones, family, friends, it's more important, okay? So I'm very glad to say that I succeeded. Trust me, I had a few times I want to quit because 50 miles is a lot, okay? I'll link below if you guys want to donate, if you guys want to help that cause. I'll also link below the news article, okay? It's actually, by the way, very proud because that was commercial to commercial. That was a 2.5 minute news coverage about that ruck march. So, if you're looking for a sign to get a fresh start in raids and become a part of my squad, this is it. Click my link in the description and get a free Karato as well as 3 more epics as you level up. Here's how to do it. Log out of Player in Play on PC and uninstall. Click the link in the description and register with a brand new email, launch raids and complete the tutorial. Go to your inbox and claim your first champion. This is your chance to get Karato for free as well as Anax, Uugo and Mausoleum Mage as you progress your account in raid. So click on my link right now and claim them. Now let's talk about raid. So as you guys see, right, if I go to the fusion, I only have 45 shards. So I believe I lost 2, total of like 10 shards, right, that I could have. So the only thing is raids in the end of those fusions, they usually offer about, I think it's like $1 per shard, so I may have to spend $10 on this, but that's okay. I still want this champion, so that's all I'm gonna have to do. I will still work on getting the shards from the other ones, like Dungeon Divers we have right now, and we still have Gear Ascension that I have times, Champion Training Tournament, that should be fairly easy for me. So that's what I'm gonna be working now. Maybe later on, I haven't checked the schedule, to be honest with you guys, like my mind's still foggy. That was a lot of my body, okay? So, but I'm gonna check it out. Sometimes you have opportunities to get extra shards, so I could still make without having to spend money, even knowing that this one is my not free-to-play account. So yeah, that's pretty much what I'm gonna be working on the next few days. Right as of right now, we have the extra legendary, but I'm completely out of shards. And we have something else that's pretty cool, by the way. I loved and hated so far, and it's Faction Wars Hard Mode. Now, I'll explain why I loved and hated, okay? So, when you go to normal mode, some of my teams for normal, well, not this one is per se, but some of the teams, I pretty much just threw my champions in there and got 3 stars. They're bulky enough, they hit hard enough, but one of the things I found out on hard mode, you can't do that, okay? Hard mode, you really have to think about your team. You really need to make sure you have your champions doing certain jobs, be debuffing the enemies, be reviving your allies, healing, etc, etc, okay? So I feel this is a lot more of a challenge. I'm actually excited, but I feel I'm gonna have to really start working on this game more than I already did. And it's really to do with, like, I feel like the game had been off for so long without changes, at least in Faction Wars, that it, you know, the moment you get 3 stars in the last, I have some teams, I believe that's Skinwalkers, I did with level 50 champions for the most part. Now, this would be impossible. As of right now, Demon Spawn, I have really good champions, but in a sense, I don't have the champions that I would need to have a good coercion, okay? To be able to help each other. I have damage dealers, I have some control, but kind of like just throwing people out there, but I can't do that right now. There's no way for me to control the enemies. Now, I do have champions, like I have Hellcat right now, but he's not built. So what it means is I'm gonna have to really think about who am I putting on my teams and build them correctly. So this is gonna be another video. I do feel it's gonna take me a few days. Like I said, I'm wrecked. So I'm still recovering. I don't think my mind is there yet to be able to really fully think about what champions I'm gonna be using in certain areas with certain factions, but I'm gonna be working on them. The most I believe we have a gear enhancement right now, and I could be completely wrong. I may have missed that. No, we just have dungeon divers right now, and yes, gear ascension. Well, gear ascension. So doesn't matter for me. Anyway, so I'm gonna be spending some silver. I'm gonna be moving on some of my champions gears probably, and try to get to hard mode. I'm actually excited. I feel it's not gonna be for every player, at least for a while. It's gonna take a minute for people to actually get to where they need to be in the game, okay? But it's pretty exciting. Oh, the other thing I need to talk to you guys, and that's really good, but that's for new players only. And we have a new promo code as well. Alright guys, so the new promo code is Desert Queen, and so that promo code is just for new players, okay? That's a new player promo code, and let's take a look what you get. All right, so for new players with the promo code Desert Queen, you will get Anax. Now, Anax, great legendary champion. On her A1, she got Sunkiss. Attacks one enemy, has 30% chance of placing a 30% decreased speed debuff for 2 turns. Place a 15% continuous heal buff on this champion for 1 turn. Also place a 15% continuous heal buff for 1 turn on the ally with the lowest HP. On her A2, Radiant Suffering. Attacks one enemy, has 75% chance of placing a 50% decreased attack debuff and a block buffs debuff for 2 turns. Also applies a debuff spread effect, taking 2 random debuffs from the target and placing them in all enemies. Her A3 plays 60% increased defense buff and a 30% increased speed buff on all allies for 2 turns, and on her passive, Inviolable, removes 1 random debuff from all allies at the start of each turn, removes 2 random buffs instead from allies under continuous heal buffs. So really good champion to start. Anax, to be honest, it's really nice to have champions like Supreme Gallic, but at the same time, he's a great nuker, but at times very hard to get a good healer, okay? And some of that can also remove debuffs. So, very hard choice, most because they're both void legendaries. I don't know, I think Anax would be a very good choice for the squad. A lot of times has to do how you guys play the game, but yeah. So that's what you guys have. So guys, I'm gonna be linking everything below for you guys to be able to follow if you guys want to watch my interview on the news and everything. Pretty excited about that. Thank you guys for still being here, even when I skip a few days for reasons. I really appreciate you guys. Leave in the comment, give them some props in the comment, whatever you want to do. And yeah, and as always, I'll see you in the game.